Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, when I start this lesson off by giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors to all the brothers who are fervently preaching the word in sincerity and in faith. Shalom to all the sincere Aqua. And Shalom to the scattered Israelites who are amongst these heathen nations and look like these heathens. Now this is going to be a quick lesson just based on this article in regards to a apartment fire that resulted in 2 people being injured and dozens being displaced. So through the Spirit, I'm going to read this article, get some precepts, and Lord's will, you're edified. It says dozens of people were displaced and 2 were injured Tuesday morning when a fire ripped through an Aurora apartment building. The fire was reported at 1:24 a.m. Tuesday at Aurora Meadows Apartments at 797 North Dillon Way. Firefighters needed to rescue several residents using ladders. The roof collapsed, making it unsafe for firefighters to remain inside the building. The building was evacuated, and despite aggressive interior fire attack, firefighters were forced to withdraw from the building and are fighting fire from the exterior, Aurora Fire Rescue said. 2 residents were taken to the hospital for smoke inhalation. They are expected to be okay, according to the fire department. About 50 residents from 24 apartments were displaced due to the fire. The fire department warned smoke would be visible to drivers on Interstate 225 just north of East 6th Avenue. Aurora Fire Rescue will remain on scene, putting out any hot spots through Tuesday morning and investigate what caused the fire. Yeah, so this is what the Lord is doing. You know, every day it's something. Every day the Lord is bringing that judgment. Isaiah 29:6, thou shalt be visited of the Lord Yahweh of hosts with thunder, and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. And we've been seeing a lot of fires lately. A lot more fires. Even around my way, where I stay at, where I live, there's been a lot more fires happening. It's like every day or every other day, there's, fire engines just flying down the street, responding to some fire. And that's just one of the signs of the Lord visiting this world which he made and bringing his judgments. Slakia. Zephaniah 3:5. The just Lord Yahweh is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. Yeah, so every day the Lord brings his judgment to light, whether it's fires, shootings, stabbings, car crashes, earthquakes. The Lord is always showcasing his judgments, letting it be known that he is still visiting this world, still bringing judgment upon these wicked people with whom he is angry with. Psalms 9:16. The Lord Yahweh is known by the judgment which he executeth. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. Higgaion Selah. Yeah, and these fires are from the Lord, regardless of how the fire started. Ultimately, the Lord is the one who set it off in the first place. See, what people are going to learn is that there is no getting around the fact that this is the Lord's judgment. You see a lot of people, they've been lied to and told that the Lord, he loves everybody and he's all about life and this and that. And it's like, no, when the Lord, he feels all the emotions that you feel. The Lord, he feels sadness and he feels anger and he feels happiness. Every emotion that you feel, the Heavenly Father feels as well. Like, how is it, and Elder Malcolm himself even mentioned this, how is it that you as a human can feel all of these emotions? You can get angry and you can be sad and you can be happy and all of these different emotions you can feel, but the Heavenly Father, you think, is incapable of feeling all of that. You think that he's just in some box and he can only feel love. Like, that doesn't even make any sense. And for the simple-minded people who want to sit here and say, oh, well, the Lord who was bringing forth, or the God who was bringing forth all of these judgments, like flooding the world and raining fire and brimstone upon Sodom and Gomorrah, that was the God of the Old Testament. But the scriptures tell us that the Lord changes not, that the Heavenly Father changes not. So the same God of the Old Testament is the same God in the New Testament. He never changed. So all the people running around acting like, that the Heavenly Father is somebody completely new, that's not how that works. The Lord, the Heavenly Father, is how he has always been. And he will do what he has always done. He will take care of the righteous, and he will destroy the wicked. Deuteronomy 32:39. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no power with me. I kill and I make alive, I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. And every day, through his judgments, the Lord kills and wounds people. In the case of fires, people get injured, with smoke inhalation, because smoke inhalation has killed people. Sometimes the fire itself doesn't get you, it's the smoke that you inhale because of the fire. Now, it did say in the article that the two people were expected to be okay, but we know that that's not always the case. And we're going to see more cases where people inhale smoke from a fire and that's what kills them. But we're also going to see on the more extreme end where people burn to death because they can't escape the fire. See, the Lord, he's not to be played with. He's not to be tempted. He's not to be provoked. But that's what these wicked people do every day. They provoke the Lord unto wrath. And so the Lord is going to continue to dish out these heavy judgments upon these people because they have to be punished. They have to learn that their actions have consequences. And these heavy judgments from the Lord are how they will learn that their actions have consequences. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up here. In closing, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. The Wadi Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Honors to other brothers who are still fervently preaching the word in sincerity and in faith. Shalom to the sincere Akwath, which are the sincere sisters. And shalom to the scattered Israelites who are amongst these heathen nations that look like these heathens. I hope you all stay strong, stay safe, stay fervent, stay circumspect, stay prayed up. And Adawan, Ratazah, which means Lord's will. Till next time, Shalom.